comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Starts with a jumper. All right. Gets a chance with that jumper. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The counter is blocked. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Throws him. What's next? With the life gap opening up. Oh! The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 will have to fight back here with this super art connect, experiencing burnout. Player wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Nails the anti-air. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. A quick breather. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Start the tune. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. G-right kick for a mix-up. Connects with the throw. The drive impact doesn't work. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Oh, they burns out. Player 1 can't use any sets up with the jump. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Lashes him. Gets the jump in. Sticks the combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Escapes the throw, but still in the corner. Keeping an eye out for those throws. Combo with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. Takes experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. They need to rely on their instincts here. Goes KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Perfect execution with the anti-air. It's a good spot to use the super. Aims for the shin. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. The next touch may decide this round. Sets up with the jump in. Flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some Getsu. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump? Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Looking for a chance. Checks him with a projectile. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Jumps up. Knockout and a trade, but they're not worried. Pops him with a shorty. Going in. Solid anti-air. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jinrai keeps him out. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. Clutch anti-air. How's this? Misses the grab. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 needs to take advantage. Change of plans. They're taking a step back. Hard. Oh, here, low heavy. Does Jinrai? The drive impact doesn't work. Burns out. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Cross super art incoming. They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. And eats it. Overhead attack. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Still alive? Still alive? This is so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Answers with a push. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rush. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. This may be it. Gets out of the corner. Does a good job of pushing back. The drink level up to 4. All options are on the table. Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Snares and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. How's this round going to develop? Goes low. Grabs them. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters are just about done. Big meter gap here that may be a factor. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Side switch in the corner. Drink level max in there. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Gets the knockdown, and now you've got to be drive rush to keep it going. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They're backed up into the corner. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. Relatively safe. Close him and takes a swig. Getting it all on the drive run. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. It's a drive rush. Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. What now? A real test of nerves here. What? Oh my, the road tech. Both sides. Oh, critical line now. There you go. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
An honor, to be sure. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets the jump and a super activation. The KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for the jump in. Checks with a medium kick. Orbalan uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Pounding them with a La Chuca. Can they stand the heat? Oh, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Changes the pace with an air to air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Timing side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Takes a trip. That's the jump-in they were looking for. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Taking stock. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Revolve ices him. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Smart play to stop the opponent. That counter's got to have rattled him. Reads the command from Chernobyl. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Smart play with the throw. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Player closes it with a classic corner throw. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Close them. What's next? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Avoids getting cornered. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Fails them to negate the block. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on opt for the throw to close it out. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Uses the target combo with a filler. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Flashes him. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shippujinrai hit. Good damage off from there. A quick breather. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. 3-volt. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Blocks it. Getting up close and personal. Not going anywhere. The next touch may decide this round. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. An aggressive attack. The cross-up connects. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All that effort for so little. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Very solid corner. KO! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Yo, put that away. Did this super art connect? Goes for Mano's level 2 super for some sweet super art. Just goes for it at this range. Big opportunity coming. Can they keep on him? Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Uses the target combo as a filler. It's a good spot to use the super. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Shows the medium kick. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Walks across. Super art to show up what a KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Lots of aggression from both sides. Cross-up blocked. Some fine spacing and timing. Fires off an overdrive guard. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Well-timed corner switch. Player 1 chases them down. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Player 1 gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Air slasher. Just drive rush to keep it going. Hanging on for dear life. Gotta be careful. Wow, reads the counterattack. This Dragon Lash flame could be big. Going in, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Can they create a perfect parry? How will they follow up? KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. This is the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. That was a solid anti-air. All right. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Beats off a fireball up close. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Life lead opens up. Both fighters planning something? They're looking to impress with this sweeper. This may be it. Player 1 drops him to half. In there! Player 2 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Immediate jump in. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Connects with medium. Nice counter. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stop and bomb. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Turning it right up with a super! Shippujinra hit! Good damage option there. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Who will set the bait at this range? Here comes the corner pressure. They gotta dig down deep here. This can lead to some big flatlines though. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Box him with a target combo. Very solid corner switch. Big counter. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Life lead is there. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. What's the next move? Shows a medium kick. Gets the jump in. Knockout and flashes. It's a good spot to use the super. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.